Hello everyone, welcome back. For those of you who have not visited our channel, I'm Deborah. My husband Todd is behind the camera. Today we're going to be making some bourbon honey glazed smoked spare ribs. At the end of the video, we're gonna cut those delicious ribs open and show you just how good they are. So,
not sure if you're gonna get to taste them, but we are.
We're going to start off with some mustard powder, some mustard, nice seasoning I have here that I picked up, great rub, and a little red pepper, cayenne pepper. Thank you.
Hey, where's my freaking beer? At the end of this video, we're gonna, definitely chow down. So,
okay, so we've got some yellow mustard here. We're gonna start off by slathering. I haven't even had that much wine. Slathering this over the ribs. Okay, get that nice even there. We're gonna put some mustard powder with that. I just really like this. This really enhances flavor of the meat. Really great. It's a great tenderizer. So we're just gonna rub that all up in there. Looks like a lot of rub. You want to get all the sides really good. Keep one hand free to touch your spices. You don't want to contaminate everything. So, and then you can just place them on top of each other. You know, if you feel like you've got too much going on there, flip them over. Just rub that all over. Don't worry about making a mess on your tray. As you can see, I've covered up my stove with parchment paper. And then I've got a great rub that I picked up from the store here. I'm going to put this on really nice. It's not super salty. It's very, very tasty. So these should be good. You want to get that all over the sides. You want to pat it down. Let it absorb into the meat. We've taken off the membrane so that we can get some of this delicious rub into the back here. Don't be shy, don't be stingy. Get that on there, pat it down. And next I'm gonna put a little bit of cayenne pepper. We like a little kick. We do everything with a little kick here. Put that on there, pat it down. That all on there, and then you want to flip them over and repeat. Actually, I kind of cheated and put it on, and put on the mustard. I'll put a little bit more of the mustard powder here. I really love this. And we put some mustard on the other side here. Rub that in there. Get the sides, get every nook and cranny in there. And we'll put some more mustard here, see, powder. You don't really need to put too much. And then we're going to put some more of this rub. Be generous. Just put that all in there. It's not a salty rub. It's very tasty. It's kind of got some honey in it. We'll put all that in there. And then you want to pat it down really good. After we get all our seasonings on here, we're going to want to let this rest for a little bit, maybe a couple of hours before my husband puts them on the smoker. I'm gonna start making our bourbon honey glaze for the smoked spare ribs now. I'm gonna start by using some of this new sauce my husband picked up. So we'll put some barbecue sauce in this bowl here. It's not coming out. We need a lot of it because we're going to slather those ribs with this sauce. Okay. We're gonna put some bourbon in there. And you wanna put probably a nice jigger in there. That's gonna be yummy. Oh yeah. Smells good. This has got honey in it also. We're gonna put a little bit of honey in here. Uh-oh, I forgot to take this off. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna pour this right in there like this. We're gonna mix it up. Then it all comes down to taste. See what you like. Taste it a few times. Put some more bourbon in it. Put some more honey in it. Whatever you like. So just mix this up real quick. Give it a taste. Oh my goodness, I think it needs more bourbon. So we're just gonna pour that in there. Maybe a little bit of cayenne pepper. I think I'm gonna do that because this doesn't seem spicy enough to me. And we like spicy ribs. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of shakes of this in here. Mix that up real good. Give it a taste. Oh yeah, much better. Very good. Oh, this is really good. We'll set this aside while our ribs are still setting with that rub on it. It's almost time to put them on the smoker. So we're just gonna put this aside so it's ready. And then, delicious. So we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, one of the most important things you got to do with your ribs is avoid letting them get dried up, and that'll really screw up a great rib, and we're not going to let that happen. So I'm going to make a quick spritz here. Most people agree this is probably the standard. Fill up a little squirt bottle that's been cleaned for food, about halfway with water. And then I'm going to take a little bit of raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar and just fill it up the rest of the way. Okay, and a little bit of beer.
Nice.
Okay, there you go. And today what we're having here is some Firestone Lager. Well, it's not actually a light beer because you will get fat drinking this. But it's a session beer. Firestone Walker Brewing Company. It's pretty good, but I like to cook with a little bit of beer, so that should add a little twang. There you go. All right, for pellets, I'm just going to use the Traeger Gourmet Blend. I'm also going to use some apple wood in a little smoke box. One of the biggest complaints that a lot of people have with the Traeger is that it kind of lacks on the smoke. Doesn't really put out as much smoke as some people would like. So I got that little box that'll hopefully give us a little bit more smoke. So I'm setting the smoker up here about 250. And here comes the boss.
Hope you're ready. Oh my gosh, they smell so good.
All right, what do you think?
I think they're ready to be put on. I want to eat today. Are smoking.
All right, so we rub down the ribs. We let them sit for a couple hours to let all those spices really work with the meat and help tenderize it and really get into the flavor of that meat. Then we stuck it on our smoker at 250.
Just
and I
stuck
put
it in there.
Yeah, we just stuck it in there. Then we put that little chrome box that has apple wood in it that's going to augment the smoke and kind of give it a better flavor. Okay, so we're going to let it smoke for about 3 hours, and we'll get back to you. We're gonna let the bark set up. Once that bark is set up, then we'll start spritzing it first. I wanna make sure that that bark is set up and doesn't run off from the spritz that we just made, that we showed you down below. And don't forget, if you like this video, if you haven't already slammed that button, hit it, like the video, share it if you like, ask any questions that you might have, and we'd like to hear from you. Okay, one of the things I love about these Traegers is the quality of smoke that you get out. I'm trying to get a good angle with the light here, but if you can barely make out a little bit of blue smoke, nice and clear, that's what you want to see. I know on the stick burners, there's a lot of tricks, and it takes a lot of experience to make sure that you don't get too much smoke every time you add a log or something. Don't forget, if you're looking, you're not cooking. Okay, it's been almost an hour. We got about 267 on there. I set it for 250, but it's kind of hovering between 270 and 250. That's good enough. So I'm going to check it out right now and spritz it if I need to. Alright, it's looking alright. You can never over spritz. Really important stage in the cook that you don't want to let these ribs dry out. This is going to help that. Remember, I got a 50-50 solution, a 50-50 solution of water and apple cider vinegar and a little bit of beer. So I'm just going to spritz that up again. Very liberally. And let that get back. There we go. I'll wait another half hour and check it again. Okay, it's been about 3 hours, and I think it's time to pull these off. Yeah. So we're going to wrap these up, and first thing first is we're gonna do a bed of honey. Don't be shy there. A lot more. Not too far out. There you go. A little bit more. A little bit more. All right. Okay, next one we'll do is get a few dabs of butter.
It's pretty sticky.
I was gonna go down and make a drink. You guys need anything?
We have stuff he can make a drink.
Oh yeah, feel free to.
Feel free. Mi casa, tu casa.
This is our neighbor.
You're videotaping.
This is our neighbor Michelle. Hi Michelle.
Hi,
say
guys.
hello to YouTube land.
Hi, everybody.
I was gonna say Yahoo. Okay, so now what Deborah's done so far, she's done some honey, some butter, and now some brown sugar. There you go. Don't be shy. Now we're gonna lay we're gonna go meat side down, right in there. It's getting real tender, so we're gonna do the same thing on the bone side. Plenty of honey. Don't be shy. Squeeze that, baby. Squeeze it. Squeeze it.
Squeeze it, girl. Squeeze it.
There you go. Don't be shy. Get plenty in there, okay? The butter really brings out the flavor profile. Really makes those spices pop. Use some. There you go. All right. What do you think, Michelle?
Hey, looking like it's gonna be great.
Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now is wrap. I'm going to use 2 sheets of foil. I want to make sure that there's no bones protruding. If there's any sticking out, I want to push them back in and just be really careful of any protruding bones. Using 2 sheets of foil will help. Okay. A little sharp right there, but that's okay. Okay, I've created kind of a little boat, and I'm just going to pour in the beer.
There goes the beer.
Okay. Again, I'm using Karl Strauss Rec Alley Imperial Stout. It's got a nice little sweet taste to it. And now we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, so these are going to go back on the smoker meat side down so that that meat really gets inside those juices, that butter, all that brown sugar, all that goodness. We're going to smoke it at about 250 for about another 2 hours, and then we're going to check it for tenderness. We're going to be using the toothpick test. Basically, we want to wait until it's the right tenderness, not temperature. So if a toothpick can pierce that meat with the consistency, of butter, then you know it's done. Also gonna check, make sure I've got plenty of pellets. Yeah, we're still good there. It's about 250. And again, I'm gonna set this meat side down. You can do this in your oven, finish off in your oven. Right now the smoke is really just a waste, but enough. There we go. 2 hours. We're going to check the tenderness, and if it's tender enough, then we'll glaze them and eat them. All right, it's a little after 11. We've been smoking better part of all night. All right, so they've been on the smoker now for probably 3.5 hours. They just weren't quite tender enough, so we're going to try it again now. So let's do the skewer test. Put them back there carefully. Oh, it smells so good.
Just like butter. Oh my God.
That's all it should feel like.
Ah, look at that.
Bones,
I'm just like letting it glide.
So what we're gonna do right now.
Well, it's a good thing I did all the rub.
So yeah, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna carefully take them out. We're going to flip them upside down, meat side up on the smoker, and we're gonna glaze them with the bourbon honey glaze, and we're gonna glaze them. And
that I made.
We're gonna set the smoker.
A bourbon is delicious.
Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh, honey.
These things are just so good. So we're gonna glaze these, and we're gonna put them back on the Traeger for 15 to 30 minutes. Glaze them about twice, and they'll be ready to eat.
Yum. Wait a minute, let me get the other end. Whoa, fragile. Dang, that's how tender they are, bitches. I'm going to smother these ribs in my honey bourbon sauce. Hear that sizzle?
Okay, now we're going to close the lid on the smoker and let that cook for about another 20 minutes.
And we'll let them smoke zizzle.
So Deb did an awesome job on the bourbon sauce.
Thank you very much. Honey bourbon sauce.
So here we go. Perfection. So they definitely passed the bamboo skewer test. It just feels like butter. It just goes in like effortlessly. Just like I let go of this thing, and it just falls right in exactly how you want it.
Those are beautiful.
You got the bones showing just enough. The meat receded. One of them got a little split. I don't think that's going to be a problem. The other one is nice and intact. Again, the bones are look really good.
Stop touching the top.
Only took one layer of glaze, and we had it on the Traeger about 300 for the last 15 minutes just to set that glaze. Gonna let it rest here for a few minutes, and then we're gonna cut them up. All right, here we go.
Where do you want me to cut it? Here?
Where you feel like?
Oh wow, look at that, effortlessly. Oh my God, that is juicy. Look at that. Oh man, okay, I ain't no movie star, but I sure the hell can cook. Delicious. Look at this.
That piece right there.
Oh, how, forget the glove. Look at this. Oh man.
How's that taste?
Mmm. What a delicious glaze. Look at this.
Alright, that tastes awesome.
Oh! Oh my God.
Alright, I think we knocked that one out of the park. I think there's the best ribs I've ever had. So,
I didn't know how to do
if you like this video, make sure you slam that like button. Subscribe if you want to know our next cooking video. And like it, share it with all your rib buddies. These are damn good ribs. And I'd like to challenge anybody to a rib cook-off.
Why do you want to get all crazy with the cook-off?
Yeah, I'm just crazy mofo right here. All right, till next time, we'll see you later.